Hi there, I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna. So today I have the update for the project Kicking It Old School as well as Better Together. The first theme was decided on in the PANtastic Ladies Collab Facebook group for the Pan That Palette 2023, and in that part of the project, or it was designed by Dana as well as Jessica Lee. You work on your oldest palette or one of your oldest palettes, and I decided to work on this little guy here, the Shadow Box, I believe it's called, from Urban Decay. It's a small palette, only 12 shades in it. So let me show it to you like this. So, oops, I have to be careful. Okay. And I hit some pan, but not in all shades I hit pan. So I'm just going to let you know which ones I have used so far. So in Sin I have pan after 66 uses. I think maybe I have had previously used on it. I don't remember anymore because again, the projects are passing by and I'm kind of mixing up sometimes, where I used what product and so on. So forgive me in that sense. Then I have used the next shade Indo in total 45 times, but no, I have not continued to use it any further because I was focusing on other looks and not on green looks at this time. And then I have Bordello here. Bordello I hit pan, you can see it like this. Actually on Sin, no, yes, I think on Sin I hit pan as well, but you cannot see it because, yeah, maybe like this you can see. So on Bordello I hit pan after 35 uses. Then the next one is Tornado. You can see that there is no pan, but I used Tornado so far 50 times already. So 50 uses, but no pan. I'm just going to mark it on my paper as well. So 50 uses. Then Smog is the next shade, this golden shade. As you can see, I hit pan there after 55 uses. And Blackout, that was after 115 uses I hit pan, and I used it 2 times more, so we have now a total use of 117 uses on it. Then the next shade is Flash, and this is the purple, lighter purple shade. And Flash, I have in total now 42 uses on it. So blah 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 blah. Then Mushroom, because I'm just checking now my notes so that I tell you the correct number. Mushroom, I have not touched it, I think, yet. So there you go. Lost, after I hit pan, I didn't touch it at all, so it still remains at 67 uses. Then the next shade is Free Love. I think I used it 10 times only, this peachy color. Then Moon Shadow, still only 2 uses left. And I think the only pan that I can present to you now in the Kicking It Old School part is actually this, in this gold shade. It's Baked Cowboy. Maybe let me hold it like this. Now you can see the pan a little bit better. So I had previously, I think, 51 uses in the previous update, previous update. Then I told you, or I used it another 7, or I used it in total then 72 times. And this time around, I also used it then after the 72 use update. I used it another 12 times until I hit pan. So yeah, we have 72. Let's see, 80, 84. After 84 uses in total, I hit pan. So 84. I think that I will hit pan in all shades at this time of the year because it's already November, because I'm going to upload this video today, I think, so you will see it maybe. Yeah, my hands are dirty from it. I am not sure. I don't think so. Maybe I will push this palette into the next year and try to work on it again, because I got now so many pans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's see what I can do now. Then I told you about the Better Together part. The Better Together part was created by Paula and also submitted as a, as a choice to the PANtastic Ladies Collab Facebook group. But it was not picked as the that palette theme, but still people wanted to do it. And I also said, you know what, I'm going to do it as well, because I have some, palettes which would match you know, this Better Together theme, because this is a shimmer palette, and I have a matte palette here with this blush stripe palette. It is a Blossom palette, and blush stripe doesn't exist anymore. It's a good, you know, chance for me to get rid of this palette. So don't get scared, the palette has not been cleaned by me, because I want to show you that it's well used in that sense. So let me tell you so far what happened. So I actually depotted the brown shade here and repressed it into another pan. So that's why it had previously pan, so you could see it actually. And yeah, that was I think I used it another one time after the pan, after I hit pan. So because it had previously uses and I needed another 20 or 30 uses, and then I hit pan. So 31 uses on that one little guy, but I repressed it into another pan, so it is still there. So then the next shade, Peony. So far I had you know, 27 uses I reported in my last update. The total use was 96, but then I used it another 3 times, so we have now 98 uses if I calculate everything correctly. But you know me, I'm not good at math, sometimes I miscalculate. So I had in the last update reported to you people that I have for this little guy here 31 new uses in total, and then I used it another 3 times more. I have now 68 uses on this Lysianthus guy. This is the light purple, light lilac shade, so that's one. Then this little guy here, I don't know if you can see it, if I hold it like this, maybe you can see it better. There is a big dip going on, but nowhere near pan. We are now currently at 59 uses on this little guy. So yeah, I don't know what will happen. And because these eyeshadows are very powdery, you know, so whenever I tap my brush, for example, you know, you can see, or just dip in, the shadow also migrates to the next shade here, to this Brunera shade. I have not touched this little guy yet. So the other Blue Days shade is also somewhere in another 9-pan palette. It has been used in another project, you know, but I have not considered it, or did I consider it for this project? I don't even remember, guys, it's so long. Yeah, and my brain is sometimes mush, so I have to admit that. Anyway, just think of these 2 shades as not done or not existent for the moment. What else? Then I have Flax and Clover. Flax and Clover, they have 39 uses in total together. Dandelion, I had already pan in it, so it's a white shade, but because, as I said to you, all the other, you know, powders, let's say, migrate whenever you tap, you dab your brush into the eyeshadows. It migrates, and you can see how dry this, you know, the eyeshadows are, so how much kickback there is. What else can I say? Petunia. Petunia is this shade here. I had to repress it several times. That's why you see the outline of the alcohol. It kind of, the cardboard soaked up the alcohol. This one had 68 uses already, and yeah, I used it 3 more times right now. Then Rose. Did I count Rose somewhere? Rose had in total 68 uses. This little guy here. So yeah, I am okay, let's say like this, you know, with my uses. And maybe for your info, these 2 yellow shades are actually, you know, there were 2 yellow shades, Daisy and Sunflower, were repressed into this little guy. I'm using this little guy in another project up, or working on it. So Carnation, okay, where is also, I forgot to mention Zinnia and Carnation. Zinnia has, Carnation has 78 uses. Zinnia has Carnation has 69 uses. So this little guy has 69 uses, and Zinnia has 78 uses. So still a long way to go with this palette. So yeah, I will of course try to use it up, or put it into other projects, and see what will happen in the next year, I mean. But yeah, did I do well? With some shades, yes, more or less, because I was panning for months the same look. and so on, especially when I also try to, you know, use these eyeshadows, the golden ones, especially with the 50 Shades of Yellow project pan. I kind of try to you know, align my usage of this palette and also this palette, you know, with the 50 Shades of Yellow, because 50 Shades of Yellow I mostly put in eyeshadows and some, you know, blush products or complexion products, right? Yeah, not so much time left, and I don't know what will happen. Enough rambling of me. So this was my little update. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you like, subscribe, and I see you in the next update, or finale actually. Have a good one. Bye bye.